Trying to work his way, and now Lemmy Kisa up towards the back stick. Nicholson off the crossbar.
Welcome to the other man in Jamaica. Welcome to the other man in Jamaica.
Jamaica, workless your fat.
Bobby Reed, go suck your mama, Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed, go suck your mama. To my blood clot, Bex and a stress. Look at the fucking sweat. Look at the fucking sweat. Jesus.
You cannot have a team playing without a system, playing without a culture. With a coach that doesn't believe in us. That's the truth. We really need to start looking at ourselves as a nation, start to play to what our genetics are, which is speed, creativity, yeah? And we need to start putting in a proper developmental system from the youth. You cannot put a team together in 1.5 weeks for a game. You need to develop the players from they're younger, yeah? Right now, you look at Whisper, it took so long to put the player in, and an immediate impact. Every time the player goes on, it's an immediate impact. So for this guy to not give Whisper 10 minutes, it shows he doesn't even care about winning. He don't feel it like how all of us feel it. He gets up, he puts on a plane, and he goes home to his home and he's happy. He looks for the next job. We have to get up every day and know that we could have made it to another World Cup and we're not there. We need to put in a proper system, yeah, of development, a proper system of play, a national football culture that is synonymous with what our genetics are.
But what will it take to put in that system? Because we've been talking about it for years.
It's very easy. Look at Mona. It's very easy. Do something. Put the system together with what we're good at. We're speedy, we're fast, we're creative. Right? We have an indomitable spirit. So basically, play attacking football and play pressing football because we're fast enough to do it. Today, Bowser alone was pressing. Bowser alone up front, running side. The whole team should have been up. You need a win, and you're backing out. What kind of coaching is that? You go to Trinidad, right? And you're happy with a draw? We could have got this draw today, would have taken us through to the World Cup. If we had just played attacking football in Trinidad. He pulled out Stevens right after he scored. These things are showing us that this man got the intention of the country at heart. He packs his bags, he goes back to England, and he's happy. We are all here in our yellow and black and feeling pain.
It's up there to much.
Really thank the players and wish them luck in the playoffs in March. It really has been a privilege to coach them in all the camps and to have the ups and downs, which is football, the unlucky, everything we've been through. The players have been fantastic, bring great energy and attitude to the job. I want to thank the staff, and the staff really are the engine room behind the scenes. They've been absolutely fantastic from day one. I enjoyed working with them. I know they're all disappointed, like we are. I want to thank the fans for supporting us through the ups and downs. And as I said before, I'm positive this team will succeed in March. I want to thank the JFF for their support, especially Mr. Speed, who he brought me here 18 months ago. And I've worked with him especially closely over the last few months, and I thank him for his support, as well as the President, who has always been there for me and my staff when we come over day in, day out. Finally, I want to make it clear, I've always said that leadership is a service. That's what we do. And tonight, I think I best serve this team by stepping aside and allowing someone else to take this team forward which I know they'll succeed in March and in the future. There's so much talent and ability on this island and in the diaspora that it's only a matter of time. Things are developing, that they will succeed. So I thank you, Jamaica. I will be forever grateful to have led the Reggae Boys. It really has been an honour. Respect and one love to you all. I hope in the future to see you in the World Cup. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sir. So then I'm going bar. When I look left, I see one player. When I look right, I see one player. When I look behind me, I see one next player. 3 player. 2 o'clock in the morning, I have training. 10 o'clock Monday morning for a match Tuesday. And you come do this? And you start? Shots.
Call name.
The man, me not call the name, you know. But the man them, bro, una affy. And on English players. Let's make that very clear. Una cost English player and una cost. Yes, the English player them don't know the struggle where we got to. We expect the man them were there with we and know the heartache and know the pain. And who now gonna set an example and this no come give it? Brother, I bet I want to make the girl them play the man them. Jamaica beat themselves. The players them beat themselves. They start the man them.
And now Levy Kisa up towards the back stick. Nicholson off the crossbar.
Trying to save Jamaica.
To the edge of the 18, Richards. On the corner of the box. Into the area he goes. Touch. It's a penalty. A penalty in the last minutes of stoppage time for Jamaica. From the spot. A chance to send Jamaica to the World Cup. Curaçao begging for a VAR reprieve. They took the free kick shorts to give Richards a one-on-one with Antonisi. Did he get ball? Did he get man? Well, VAR will be taking a look. The referee was just a few yards away as the National Stadium erupts in Kingston to the sound of the referee's whistle.
Fresh Rock.
A penalty. I'm glad come and know we sparse the chin that. And they say we stop. And you see them say who? Flex. Who? Flex. Me say if we get the penalty, we know say we sparse the chin that like a trench or blood clot nigga for that. And that. They don't even. Oh good. And the batty man take him broad face go pushing like snap. I really look for some penalty. Dad. Why you go so hard for we? Dad. Oh my God, hey, you don't make it out of the stadium, honorable. Oh, you have him say, man. Rock for one who pay you. Some of them pay me some strong money. Who pay you about the money? I'm going to tell you, I say, you have 15 below class. Oh, me say, Jamaica, keeper, you see any girl have good night. They just left the soccer here, 2. Salty. Keeper. Molly, see him. Jamaica keeper. You see Jamaica keeper. Wait now. I'm telling you when I'm at Jamaica keeper. Hear me I say you. Jamaica keeper. Hear me I say you. You see you? You is a blessing and you don't even know in the skies. You don't know why they put in a pink. Keeper. You see that up in the last so you just play a ball. Run up the goal. And I tell the keeper run up the ball. Run up the goal. Run up the whole goal and nearly reach on our next goal. Keeper. I see you that try you. Keeper, hear me I say. Link me a morning from I get 2 Guinness. Keeper. I'm going to be a thing over the stretcher, man. Keeper, big up yourself. Respect.
Jamaica workless your part. With the pound we yard and them can't even score 1 goal. Whole of the stadium vex me tell you. Them let the whole island down. Me say I take it, man. Fix up the program.
All right, understood.
All we are going is my $4,000 I want back. Better the man them go Africa and get a Obia man for work witchcraft.
What happened to the Obia man them at Jamaica? What happened to the Obia man them at Jamaica? Every time me hear a scammer say, yo, them are going to link the client and them are going to link the Obia man and them are going to chant up it. What happened to the Obia man? Obia man. You couldn't have one use. Obia people. People of Obia. Obia workers. Workers of witchcraft. Not one. The country did need you. Not one. All of you scammer where chop people are call everywhere and change accent and you know the Obia people, man. No, walk at Obia. And make Jamaica win. You sick me. Yo, what on the other side I come like that?
Councillor.
I am not satisfied.
Yeah, Councillor. You already spoke.
I'm entitled to talk.
No, you already spoke more than 3 times on this particular point.
This issue.
We're moving on. And
no, Chairman, you're not going to move before the people get.
Yes, I am.
Move them now.
Please sit down.
You're not going to move.
Please have a seat.
No.
Councillor,
not here this day.
Down.
Yes. Not here this day. I need answers. This is 1 year now. Don't tell me nothing.
Councillor for the Beecher Town Division, Ian Bell, in a heated exchange with Mayor of St. Anne, Michael Belnavis. Again, the fury is with this water tank in Epworth, contaminated with frogs and other rodents.
Bullfrog just melt off. Here you look at it right now, there.
Just melt off. Like if you come to.
Man.
The skin just melt off.
Me I tell you, man, them snake sick in you, man.
We don't have money to buy water. So we have to just drink it.
The issue was raised on October 9 during a meeting of the St. Anne Municipal Corporation. But for Mr. Bell, the response has been slow. On Thursday, the Superintendent of Roads and Works gave an update.
The revised estimate and scope of works for remedial works will be submitted. As soon as that confirmation is given, the works will start. A portion of it has already been discussed and approved, and when it is done, the works will start.
What is the scope of work that has been discussed?
Temporary covering of the roof to include emptying of the tanks, cleaning of the tanks, and ensuring that in short order the tanks can be usable. It is not necessarily the fulsome and permanent structural fix that we need, but just enough to get the tanks covered and keep whatever rodents or insects from getting into the tank very easily.
That did not quell the wrath of Councillor Bell.
And today, the superintendent is coming to tell me, today 1 month after about revised estimate, when the people up there drink bullfrog, and you comfortable with that as a good representative? Eh?
All right, thank you so much, Councillor.
Talk me for what?
All right, we're going up. We'll continue with the meeting.
Talk me for what?
We are continuing with the meeting, Councillor.
So we're hearing
the resident
Manchester, the community now underwater. Water levels have been rising here in Content over the last 2 weeks because of an underground aquifer that, in simple terms, is now filled up. As you can see beside me, don't cross. Sandbags, old appliances, a tree trunk, a clear indication that no one is allowed to get beyond this point. Now, we came here this morning and we saw crowds of people gathered because this area has no, well, for a lot of people, it appears to be a tourist attraction. So I'm now joined by a resident, Sonia, who tells us that a few days ago, the water was actually further down that side, you said, Sonia.
Right.
So talk to me about what's been happening here over the last 2 weeks. You're a resident, you're in the area, you see what's happening.
It had started from behind some houses, and then it came onto the road, and it come worse and worse. Each time you look at it, it gets higher and higher. You feel bad, you know, because you're in a nice house and all these things happen with unsuspectedly. You have babies, you have children.
So Sonia and our cameraman is about to give us a pan so our viewers can see this as well. We're looking at 2 drums in the water right now. How you told me earlier, Sonia, that was where the water stopped at first. How long ago was that?
About a week. Yes, it could be a week ago. People from all over Jamaica, even foreigners who are out here, they come to see. Because people know this area and have never seen it yet, they want to see what it is like or what is really happening.
I heard Peter Clark, who is the managing director for the Water Resource Authority, said that it may take weeks before this water recedes. How do you feel about that?
It really sounds very hard. That means we have a river down here which we can't participate in. Because when you look out here on the power of this water here, you would have said the very same thing. Because it's with power. It's not so, it's with power.
Wow. But I have a concern though in terms of signage. Because there is no sign on the road or anywhere to say detour, right? If you travel here from here to Pertvine, it would take you like it's about a mile away, right? Now we have to travel about 5 or 6 miles to get to the same point. But then there is no sign there to say detour. Persons who are coming into the area who don't know the area have to reach to the point where you have to turn back because there's no sign to say detour. Persons coming from Kingston going to Christiana or Spalding or St. Ann for that matter, they end up in Mandeville because there's no sign on the road to say you can turn here. And so I think we should get some sign, we're calling on the NWA, to see if they can put some signage there so it can be easier for persons who traverse on the area.
So you mentioned that, you know, the water is rapidly increasing. That coupled with the fact that, you know, the authorities are saying that in any event, the water itself as it is right now is going to take weeks to recede. How concerned are you that, you know, this that we're seeing right here could expand to affect other areas?
I'm very concerned because this is not the first time. We have had this water 2 times already.
At this level?
At this level. 2002 it was like this, and it leaves from here and goes down to Porous. So I know that the persons who are living in Hammond, they are trying to prepare to receive this water because it goes all the way down. There is another place down on the hill behind the park. The water always go down there and leave from there now down to Porous Hammond. And so we are very concerned because we know that if it leaves here, it is going to go somewhere else. And it's not going into the sea, it is going to go into the community, and it's going to affect a lot of people's life.
A candlelight celebration. That's how the family of Little Nelani Henry chose to honor her life, even as they search for answers about her death. The bright personality and playful spirit of the 1-year-old is now only a memory for her grieving relatives. Nelani, who lived with sickle cell disease, was admitted to the Spanish Town Hospital on Saturday, November 8, after developing a fever and other mild symptoms. Her family says she was alert and responsive on arrival. But hours after being admitted, they noticed a disturbing change when they checked on her.
I want justice to my daughter because I carry my daughter to the hospital.
When she them admit her. So when you tell them admit her, them give her next medication. So when them give her next medication, I lie down and something. And I lie down, then I get up and someone, I only something on her hand, she get the drip good. So she get it good and something. Then after I say she get up, and then after, because I feel fever come on from her. Feel fever come on from her, then it go away and then I come back, and then after, I say she come off from my foot and jump off and start screaming and her foot go down, wait.
The mother suggested Nalani had a seizure.
Want help. Doctor said me to talk to them and tell them what is the problem. And I tell them what is the problem. Then after we sit down and then after them I give back me one next antibiotic after the medicine, and then me get there and some of them I take her temperature, and then after they say like, oh, she now the doctor taking medicine from me, and then after she squeeze her nose so she are taking medicine and some she need that take it, she have so that's about it, and then she spit out so.
By Sunday morning, their worst fears were confirmed. Nalani was pronounced dead. Additional concerns also emerged about the child's care. Her aunt says efforts to transfer her to the Bustamante Hospital for Children were met with difficulty.
Don't have a problem, yes, make we get the baby and move the baby. Everything what them do right after the baby, when them see the baby mouth a clap, everything we ask them for, them a give a excuse.
As questions mounted, the family sought clarity from the hospital. But the child's grandmother says a meeting with the officials November 17 left them even more frustrated, as the hospital did not provide a clear explanation of what happened.
They are not sure what killed the baby. So I asked, what were you treating the baby for? No answer, right? So they said, when they asked if we are going to do a private postmortem, I told her, yes, we are going to do an autopsy on the baby. So she said to me, when we do the autopsy, we will find out what is the cause of death. So to me, oh no, they don't know what the baby died from.